Hey everybody, it's Tom, and we're back again with another comic book haul. I figured I'd try something a little different. I'm not sure how well this is going to work out, but I wanted to film in a different part of the house instead of in the usual spot. Um, got a lot of books to show from, and it's kind of why I'm also kind of talking a little quiet because I'm not in the basement. Um, like I said, I got a lot of books to show from different things that I went to. First, I'll show some books I picked up from my local shop. My shop has 25-cent bins, and I picked up a couple of books. I got to get some bags and boards. It looks okay. So I picked that up for a quarter. Some other Dave Stevens books here. I don't know how well they're going to stand without a bag and board. So, some issues of The Rocketeer. Thought this was a pretty cool find for a quarter. The Witching Hour. It's in decent shape. I had just picked up one of these not too long ago, and sure enough found another one for a quarter. Grabbed this John Bolton Halls of Horror #1 for a quarter. Another issue of The Rocketeer. Issues 1 and 2. It's also got a backup story by Steve Ditko. And I found this Frazetta book I didn't have, Thunder Tales. And just two more books I found in the quarter bin. This is a book that I've been seeing a lot lately. Action Comics 601. First appearance of the new Secret Six team. And another Dave Stevens cover, Seduction of the Innocent. I think that's my third copy of that. Alright. Just the usual current books that I pick up. The Red Sonja cosplay. That amazing Domino cover. So I'm out of bags and boards, so I'm kind of just keeping them in here for now. The Adam Hughes Superman cover. Catwoman. And the Joshua Middleton Batgirl. And I picked up two copies of the last issue of Wonder Woman, the Jenny Frison cover. I didn't grab this week's cover. Don't know why. Also picked this up while I was out at Walmart. So there was a Halloween special, but then this one came out for the Christmas holidays. And in addition to that, I picked up Batman #4. This was, I think, the first appearance of a descendant of Jonah Hex. Alright. Next, there was a local con recently that I went to, and I picked up quite a few cool things. I start off with some dollar books. Daredevil 100, Michael Turner cover, and Netflix just canceled Daredevil Season 4. Very sad to see that. The Hobbit #1. I don't have a lot of X-Men books in my collection, so I grabbed that one for $1. Just some run filler stuff. an issue of Avengers that I needed. Pretty cool cover. And then a few more X-Men. X-Men 172, 167, and 161. Those were all $1 a piece. Anytime I have a chance to pick up some vintage Star Wars stuff, I grab it. And I found this magazine from 1977, so I figured I'd grab that. It also has a poster in there. That was also $1. I picked that up at the con. And then Defender 17, first appearance of the Wrecking Crew. And then some more run filler Avenger books. 155 and 148. So also at this con, I ran into Super Joe It All, another YouTuber, and I had never met Joe before, but we messaged each other that we were going to be at the con, and I recognized his voice. So I was like, Joe? And he goes, yeah. And, you know, I introduced myself to him, and I told him I recognized his voice. So we got to talking for a little while about books and stuff. So, what else did we grab? Sorry, I'm coming down with a little bit of a cold. Another one of those Fireside books, Fantastic Four. I got that for, I think, $15. Another Dave Stevens book. I got this for $5. This next book's become a wall book at my local shop. Marvel Team Up 65. Grabbed that for $2. It's not in high grade, but wasn't going to leave it for $2. And then at this con, they have an auction. And there was hardly anybody there. And I was able to get this book for $6 at the auction. Journey into Mystery 123 for $6. I was like, why not? Actually, someone was bidding me up. As funny as that sounds. Modern Comics, number 97. It's missing a piece of the cover right there, but I thought it was a cool cover. I got that for, I think, $10 or $12. And then another Golden Age book, Real Clue Crime Stories. And last but not least, a Captain Marvel Adventures, number 83. Centerfold is detached. But I paid, I think, $30 for the book. 25 or 30, can't remember. But anytime I can find these books in decent shape that are affordable, I'm going to get them every time. Next, I'm going to show some books that I got from another YouTuber, BM Pratt. He had messaged me a while ago that he had some books for me. He knows I'm a Perillo fan, and he had gotten Lucio Perillo's autograph, and there that is. But in addition to the Z Nation book, he threw in some other books. A copy of Southern Bastards, some issues of The Amazing Spider-Man, and a first appearance of the Birds of Prey. So thanks, Bill. I appreciate you very much for sending me these books, and I'll show a link to Bill's channel. And last, there was a 50% off sale, kind of a pre-Black Friday sale, at Zap Comics here in New Jersey. They have 2 stores. I went to the Manalapan shop. I got there really early. You know, there was only 2 other guys in line, so I was 3rd in line. And this is what I grabbed. Giant size Dracula number 5 for my run. And Tomb of Dracula number 5. So those were both like $2.50 each. The reprint of Fantastic Four number 1. I got that for $1.50. Thought that was a cool book. I got an early issue of Conan the Barbarian number 7 for $5. I grabbed this Thanos book and I forgot the significance, as I always do. I just know from watching other people's videos that there's a first appearance in here. Those of you who are up on those sorts of things knows what it is. That was a hot book for a little bit. Chamber of Darkness number 1. I couldn't leave that there for $5. Excuse me, got a little dry throat going on. And I was surprised to find this there, because everybody's been hunting this book down. Incredible Hulk 418. I think this is either the newsstand or the second printing. I got that for $1. And then I got some other Silver Age books. Avengers number 90. Again, all these books were half off, so that was $4. This is a book I was glad to have. This is the first book I looked for when I got in there. And it says Conan the Barbarian number 14. First appearance of Elric. That was only $4. Or $3 because it was $6. My other shop has a copy for $40. It's in a little bit better shape, but I'm happy with that one. And then some more Silver Age goodness. Thor 152. Strange Tales 150. And there's some minor significance to this book. It's John Romita Sr.'s first work at Marvel, from what I understand. Avengers number 92. Classic Neil Adams cover. They only had one Silver Age Batman book there. Number 199. Picked that up for $15. And then Avengers 48. Avengers 53 versus the X-Men. This amazing Michael Turner cover. Supergirl number 1, San Diego Comic-Con, Aspen Comics exclusive. I was glad to grab that for $20. They had the other covers there as well, but I like that one the best out of all of them. And believe it or not, only 3 books left. It's my second copy of this. Alias number 1. I bet you this show will be next on the chopping block. And then this was the best book that they had in the shop. It's a book that I wanted for a little while. I don't watch the show much anymore, but I always liked this book because I always liked these characters. A high-grade copy of The Walking Dead number 53. First appearance of Abraham, Rosita, and Eugene. And then last but not least, I grabbed a Marvel Treasury for the Savage Fists of Kung Fu. Grabbed that for $15. So that's it. Whoops. Good save. So this will probably be my last haul for the year. I think my next video may be on New Year's Eve, where I'll show my favorite books that I picked up this year. I've kind of done that sort of video every year for the past couple of years. And thanks again for watching, everybody. And until next time, we'll see you then. Bye.